Today is vlog day 1035. Washington knew we were coming and prepared some rain for us. Still haven't actually corrected. I realized yesterday that I guess it's not that dramatic. You can't really see it from the front as much, but kind of screwed up my shave job yesterday. So today's probably gonna be, I don't know what to expect from today on a number of different levels. For those of you that are following along, the next 10 days or so, the vlog is gonna be pretty simplified. I think there are some days, there's an unboxing that I'm gonna be able to do in a couple of days because I just have a bunch of stuff waiting for me at my house, just a lot of little things that should be pretty exciting. A couple of, small things about Spokane, about my life when I was here. There are stories that I can share. There may be a run to Pullman, the town I grew up in. There may be a run to San Diego to see my sister, but everything's really up in the air. I mean, like, I have tickets to go to San Diego, but I'm on standby. Like, I might need to stay here and not go down, which would be unfortunate because I would really love to go to San Diego, but my family's my priority, and well, obviously my sister's part of my family, but helping my dad in particular is my #1 priority right now. And the thing that we're doing today is trying to set that up, give my dad a break. For those of you that know, or maybe don't know, my mom has Parkinson's and has for the last decade. And things have taken some kind of dramatic turns recently, and we're trying to figure out how best to deal with that, but at the same time wanted to make sure to give my dad a little bit of respite because he's been basically her full-time caretaker for years now, and it's really it's really been grinding on him, and he's done a really good job. My dad, I really admire my dad for the amount of love and energy he's put into taking care of my mom, the amount of sacrifice, and he's done a great job. I really love my dad. I really respect my dad, and especially for, I already did, but especially for how he's handled this to date, and he's just kind of hitting a point where he needs rest and he needs a break, but my mom also needs to be watched and cared for. And so originally when I came, my thought was that I was going to end up just spending a lot of time with my mom, trying to give my dad some rest, which is also a challenge because he wants to spend time with me too, so trying to figure that balance out. But then, like I said, things have kind of taken some turns, and it's going to it'll look a little bit different. And so today we're actually going to be moving her into a group home, just temporarily. She's going to go stay in a home with 5 other adults, I think, with a handful of other adults, just where she can be supervised. She'll have her own room, she'll have some of her own space, but then she'll also be able to just kind of chill out with some people that can watch over her, make sure that she's well taken care of, and in case there are any emergencies or anything that specifically needs attention immediately, they'll be there to help, and they'll be there to watch out for her, and that then can give my dad some time and some space to not worry about it, to really hopefully rest, and get back on his feet. And so that's kind of the gist of it. I really obviously care a lot about my dad. I really care a lot about my mom. I want them both to be, healthy and well taken care of. And so I'm here to support them and really try to help shoulder some of the burden for my dad. And I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going to try and figure it out as I go. So it's going to be kind of a tumultuous and emotionally taxing few days, if not couple of weeks. I have no idea really what to expect at this point. So that's why this is going to be kind of simple. I'm going to leave this here for the moment, and then I'll probably film a little bit more this afternoon. I can fill you in on a little bit of how the day went once it's all kind of wrapped up. We're going to go grab coffee, a place called Ladder Coffee, which I can show you that obviously. So I'll show you where we go get coffee, have a little bit of coffee, and then I'll probably turn the camera off for a while because we got to actually move furniture and stuff. I'm back to Spokane and moving furniture just that quickly. It's the joys of this city, and yeah. So that's kind of what's going on. I also have a wedding tomorrow, but I'm not 100% sure I'm gonna make the wedding. Again, just depending on how this all goes. So I need to figure that out beforehand. And if I am gonna go, I need to make sure I buy some new shoes because the Vans that I brought are the ones that I'm ready to trash and exchange for something new. That's kind of what's on the docket. Let's go get coffee. Forgot to mention we stayed in a hotel because my mom is a little bit sensitive to sound right now. And I came in really late last night. So in order for everybody to get a better chance at a good night's sleep, stayed not too far away. Glamorous. What's interesting about it is this is the hotel we used to, when I was growing up, when we were in Pullman, this is the hotel we used to always come and stay at. Or I don't know about always, but if we came up to Spokane, this is where we would stay. And I was telling my dad last night that it feels so much smaller now as an adult. As a kid, this place was huge. Tiny cinnamon roll. That was the perfect portion size of a cinnamon roll if I've ever had one. Cinnamon rolls kill you if you have a whole one. Wow, look at this rain.
You ready to run for it?
Yeah, yeah, oh man. I've been craving an apple fritter for months. It's one of the things I really randomly miss about being back in the States. It's very, very good. Anyways, we got our coffee. We're gonna go. I'll pick this up sometime in a few hours, I'm sure. American high-speed rail. I know a number of you were rooting for this, so I didn't want anyone to be disappointed today. Back in the garage, it's been a long day. Basically, the quick and dirty version would be that we moved my mom into a group home for the time being to get her the care that she needs and get my dad the respite that he really needs. Trying to get everything kind of well squared away and settled in, and it's good. One of the things my mom wanted me to communicate to you, especially for anybody out there who might be dealing with Parkinson's or a loved one who has Parkinson's, is that one of the things that she's struggling with right now is that there are other things going on that we don't really have a handle on. We're not really sure what's going on, but it does seem to be outside of the realm of Parkinson's. And one of the struggles that she's run into in advocating for herself and talking to her medical professionals has been making sure that they recognize that there's something else going on. It's really easy for everyone to just blame the Parkinson's and say, well, this is the cause of everything, and not pay attention to other signs that might be indicating that there's other things going on. And so that was one of the things that she's kind of struggling with. She and I talked about it, and we talked about how much, you know, she'd be comfortable with me sharing, and also I told her just kind of where I was at and what I was thinking about sharing, and so there's no conflict there between us, but I do want to, you know, err on the side of privacy and protection there, but it's also important to share what's going on. And for me, today, like moving her in, and we you know, built a bed and like moved a bunch of stuff in for her, and got some help from our buddy CJ, which was really good. Definitely a really weird experience, and the whole adulting, seeing your parents aging, and especially kind of prematurely, because my mom's only in her early 60s, and to see, you know, like the other ladies that are there are very different. They're very much older and in different places than she is, mentally especially, and so there's definitely a challenge in that, in seeing that. But you know, I think it's good. I think it's a good step. I think it's fine, but it's a lot to think through and a lot to process. On top of being, you know, exhausted and then doubly so by jet lag, it's a lot. But I'm really glad that I could be here. I'm really glad that I could help and help with the move. That she asked me to drive her over there while they finished packing stuff up here, and so I got some good time with her, and got some good time sitting, and we, you know, stayed with her until she felt comfortable and like it was good to go. And so all in all, it's really good. I'm gonna try and spend as much time with my dad as I can. We're debating what to do, but by the time you see this, we may be headed up. Well, no, actually, because of the way the upload timing works, now that I'm on the West Coast. Tomorrow we're gonna be heading up into North Idaho to one of his friend's lake places. So we'd call it a lake cabin, but the place is definitely much bigger than a cabin. So probably gonna go try and relax on the lake for a couple of days. I'm gonna bring some stuff with me. We can maybe do an unboxing up there, whatever else, and I'll share a little bit of Northern Idaho with you. But yeah, we're just gonna try and relax and just focus on getting my dad back on his feet. And then when we come back, at least I'll go check on my mom and make sure everything's okay, and I'll act as a bit of an intermediary for the coming week or two. So it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be kind of tiring, but also hopefully relaxing, and hopefully we get some time to think and reflect and talk. I think it'll be really good. Definitely, I'm both exhausted. The day itself was tiring in its own way, and then I'm starting to feel. For me, I didn't feel the jet lag at all until about right now. It's almost 7 o'clock at night, and that's about the time that I figured I would start to feel a little bit like getting ready for bed. So I'm gonna put this together, try to stay awake for another couple hours, maybe eat a little bit of salsa before bed, because I gotta take advantage of that while I'm here, and then we'll pack it up and head out tomorrow. So I hope you're having a wonderful day wherever it is you are. Hopefully the weather breaks tomorrow and it's not all rain all the time, but we'll just have a good time chilling and reading and chatting and having some good father-son time for the next couple days. And I will see you in between.
those chats, I'm sure, as we go tomorrow and forevermore. Anyways, I'll see you tomorrow.